Hi there. First and foremost, I'd like to say thank you for choosing European Gateway as your sales partner. A couple of the reasons why we believe we are going to be a great fit for your company is namely that we strive for three different things. Number one, full transparency between ourselves and our clients. Number two, generating the utmost best quality meetings and leads that we could generate, fill your pipeline and just generate more business. Number three, probably the most important aspect, is the collaborative effect that we have with ourselves and our clients. So we believe that obviously we're not going to come in and change the dynamic of your company completely. We're going to take what you know, we know, and we're going to put it together to make sure that we can generate a pipeline strong enough to fulfill your needs for the end of 2022 and 2023. We do this in a couple of ways. One, we always make sure that you can keep track of the KPIs that have been set out in your sales playbook. Here you can see actual KPIs, 4 out of 5 for the week, green status, the week is completed, click yes, and it'll pop down over here. Once again, you will be in full control of this as well. When we go through to your email campaign, you'll be able to see the different kinds of emails that are being sent out to different kinds of areas or regions, even industries. We take this a step further by going into our action plan. And this is where it becomes quite interesting for ourselves and you as our client. Here you'll see week 1. This is where your account executive, let's say it's myself, we can make our notes, we can let you know exactly how the week's been going, what changes we believe we should make. Here you can see the different kinds of KPIs once again. So 1 out of 5, 3 out of 5, 5 out of 5. And then you can actually see the connection message that we're using via LinkedIn, via email, or even on a cold call so that you can determine if this is going to be good enough change or whatever the case may be, even if it's just so that you are aware of what's happening on these accounts. Here you can see 500 LinkedIn connection messages went out, 200 were accepted, 300 were accepted, 150. Please keep in mind that this is purely for demonstrative purposes. These numbers will always vary. So here's your conversion rate. You'll always be able to see that. You can even see the location as to where it is that we're trying to target. So, for example, use the United Kingdom as my example. So if you go into the map, you can actually go through and you can see week 1 has been in the United Kingdom. This is what we've achieved. That's our timeline, what kind of progress we've made, and then most importantly, how satisfied our clients are. So this can obviously change if you decide that you would like us to target Liverpool, Manchester, or even go as far as the Netherlands, Belgium. Wherever obviously you would like us to reach out to. We do have a global presence, sales market, so nothing is too far for us to really handle. So moving over here, this is where we have your sales playbook. So in the sales playbook, once we get to that point, you will notice that this is where we find out all the strengths and weaknesses of your business, your industry, so on, and this is editable and it'll be changed weekly. So as we start getting more objections, we get better responses, that'll change. We'll change the status as well. So in week 1, if we need support, still working on it, or if the targets have been achieved, how high the priority is in these specific regions or for this week. The stakeholder will obviously be you as our client. So you will obviously have all of this information in front of you. This is where you can make your own notes for the week that we've had. So if you are satisfied with the week, you can mark it for satisfied, not satisfied, or relatively content with what's happening. So when I mentioned that this is very collaborative, of course, so if for argument's sake you were not to be satisfied, we would be notified of that immediately. And we will make all the efforts in the world to obviously make sure that we get you right back to the green status, back up to satisfied. So it obviously doesn't stop there. We have a deal section here. So what the deal section entails is every single meeting that gets booked comes in here, which stage it is. First meeting, is it discovery, proposal, the deal has been won or lost. This is the contact's name, the date that the meeting was booked, and the date the meeting should be attended, the time of that meeting. This is obviously the LinkedIn URL to each individual that we have booked the meeting with, and their website. So at any time, at any stage, you can come through here, and if the meeting is about to happen, you have all the information here that you need. You can see what the deal value is going to be. Once again, this is clearly demonstrated where the client is located, prospect, the expected close date, probability of that, and then of course notes once again. So here in the notes section, this is where we will put all the correspondence that we've had via LinkedIn, cold call, or even through the email campaign. Then obviously our one section is going to build and build and build, and fingers crossed the last section will stay blank. Over here you can see all of the contacts that we've generated. You can see which accounts, let's say you have 5 different accounts with us, or 5 different regions, 5 different salespeople at a whole host of meetings. This is where you would see that information, all of our leads, the activities. So this is obviously how many phone calls have been made, how many were made during the week, how many made during the month. And once again, we can add as many widgets to this as we'd like. So if you would like more information on an email campaign, we would add that in. If you'd like more information on a LinkedIn campaign, we'll add that in as well. And then I think the most important and intriguing part for me is the sales dashboard. This is where we can actually forecast what kind of revenue you'll be making in your sales pipeline. So forecasted revenue of active deals, the average value of the deals that have been won, and then actual revenue. So obviously these zeros are going to turn to a lot more zeros with a couple of numbers in front of them. Let's hope. And here is your sales pipeline, what's in discovery currently, what's in proposal, and first meeting and negotiation phases. Our monthly goals can be set over here, forecasted revenue, and like I said, all of these widgets can be adjusted and changed as per your needs. So that, in a nutshell, is how we ensure full transparency between ourselves and our clients. We will always make sure that you are aware of everything that's happening. So, for example, once again, if you look at a meeting schedule, this is a very simple way of just following up, seeing what's happening on your account. You can see the company's name, contact's name, all of their credentials, where the meeting was, how the meeting was booked, LinkedIn cold call combination, and then you have the authority to come through here and mark this as a good meeting, a bad meeting, what needs to be changed, and then make whatever notes you would really like, and we will take it on from there. And once we really get into it, we can even build a SWOT analysis for all the information that we have gathered after working with you for a couple of weeks. You can see what the internal struggles are, strengths, opportunities, what kind of threats there are. That could be your competition, what we should change. We've got many different ways of looking at this. This is the collaborative whiteboard, which is very, very nice to use. So you can even draw a picture. And then of course our dashboard. So you'll see all of your meetings popping up here, and what's a priority, and which actions need to still be fulfilled. And that is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to this platform, and we cannot wait to show you the rest. Thank you so much for your time and for watching this video. We look forward to signing up and making some good money with you. Have a good day.